Before you all was born, I had a young man running down my block. We hear all the commotion, we hear all the squad cars. I go out there, police are chasing him. They shoot him in the back 7 times. I go over to him, he says, I didn't do what they saying I did. He said, please tell my mother. They grabbed me and said I couldn't be with this child that was dying. I said, no, we're not gonna do that. I'm staying here with him. He died in my arms. And as a mother, that's a hurting thing. For me to have to call another mother and said, your child's last words was, I didn't do it. And I watched your child with my children standing on the porch, see somebody get shot 7 times. And I'm talking about 71st and Aberdeen.
What is the Windy City? Is Windy the shy, timid city that we all know and love? Or is Chirac's uncontrollable, loud, disturbing noise that we all grown to hate?
Brothers and sisters, our gathering here tonight is not just another rally, but it's a call of empowerment to the whole community. During this past school year, there were community watchers who were paid to watch our children go back and forth to school. But this summer, I'm calling for the whole neighborhood to be the unpaid community watchers for the children in this summer. Are you willing to be the community watchers? I can't hear you. Are you willing to be the community watchers?
Father Michael Flager, pastor of St. Sabine Catholic Church in Chicago's Upton Gresham neighborhood, has been fighting for social justice for over 30 years. In June 2014, he held a peace march in the Paris neighborhood at the end of the school year. Hundreds of people showed up to ask for a stop to the violence and killing.
The reason that we're here today is to create safe streets in every corner, in every neighborhood. We're a collaborative organization that welcomes all organizations, individuals, and corporations to join us to get to the destination.
So today we're having just the last day of public schools, and we're saying as children come out of school, community has to come out of their houses and has to be visible in the community. We have to take responsibility for the safety of our children this summer. So we're asking everybody to be empowered, just like there was community watchers during the school year to watch over our kids. We want the community to be the community watchers, unpaid, for the summertime, and take responsibility for their home first, their block, and their neighborhood.
St. Sabine does more than hold marches. They also run citywide job programs. I had the opportunity to work in one of those programs at Kings of Glory Church on 83rd and Grandin. Kids were given lessons on cyberbullying, financial readiness, mixed in with snack and playtime.
The idea is that during the summertime, the kids have somewhere to go that's safe and off the street, and we keep them active with various activities. Every day we try to teach their various life lessons such as self-control, anger management.
Like, we watched the kids grow up, so it was fun. I mean, we weren't grown yet either, so it's kind of like a mutual agreement thing. You're learning responsibility, you're learning how to multitask, how to be a disciplinarian without crushing the child, you know, in their feelings.
So, how do you feel about dealing with this amount of children?
Well, in recent years, this is little for us this year, actually. So about 60-ish is little. There was the summer of my sophomore year, we had close to 100 kids every single day.
Looking at all the safe havens gave us a lot to think about, so we talked to each other about it.
The students that are not in gangs, they are afraid to come to school because they don't know what's gonna happen to them when they standing at the bus stop, when they getting off the bus, when they get out of school, or when they on their way into the school. They don't know what's coming for them. They just don't know. People get in fights because it's like all people in different gangs. They from different hoods, towns, they believe in different stuff, and it's like when they meet at each other, it's a rivalry. So if you like in a different gang and you from another hood or something, you come to somebody else stuff, they ready to fight. They feel like, what you doing over here? Why you over here? They feel like you out to get them, so it comes from that. Then it extends, like once you do something to that person, they hood or wherever they from, come back and try to retaliate.
The violence affected me because, I mean, everybody is family. brothers and sisters. It just affected me that had people just out here killing babies and grandmas and robbing. And it also affected me because I have a child myself. And the violence is just getting so ridiculous out here. I'm afraid for my child to be raised up, you know, in Chicago.
The violence started all the way back from slavery, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, here at this moment, how the black community is, it was a trap from 1800s, you know, 1500s.
I know a lot of people that join gangs, that's in gangs. I have family members that's in gang. I used to be in a gang.
Do you think anything positive will come out of you know, these community organizations, which are gangs?
In 2015, no.
Why do you say that?
Not at all. Because all gangs, they're not trying to come together. They're like war. Everybody's at war with each other. They can even be in the same gang and still be at war with each other. Because it's EBK, everybody killer, or just anything. They can get into it with a friend. They can get into it with their closest friend and be ready to kill them.
So a lot of people, if they had a job that's paying like good money, a job that they really enjoy and stuff, I think that'd take some of the gang members off the street.
I was wow. My mom couldn't tell me nothing. I just wanted to, you know, I didn't want to go to school. I just wanted to be outside. I wanted to hang out all day. And, you know, my mother wasn't doing nothing to make me do that. It was just something that I wanted to do, you know. Mm-hmm. And now that I look back on it, you know, I was supposed to have been graduated a year ago, you know, had a job. But I thank God, you know, they say it's better late than never. I'm graduating this year, and I just felt like just because no one's there for you, don't mean that your life got to be so, like Jafrazy say, it take you to be strong. I have a daughter too. And I truly say December 27, 2014, she really changed my life. I became a better woman than I ever been because I know how hard it is, and I know that she didn't ask to be here. So as for me, I'm going to work hard because I know she have goals just the way as I have dreams. Everybody needs that little push for them to be motivated.
And everybody don't have that push.
Everybody don't have that push.
December 5th of 2014, my friend Gucci was killed. Cedric Goodwin was killed. He was 2 blocks away from his house, and some dudes came out the gangway and they fired 10 shots, and 4 of them hit him. He was still alive when he was taken to the hospital, and he was trying to fight it. Then he just gave up.
I was sitting at home looking at the news, and when he flashed across the TV, it wasn't real. I was just telling myself, this not real, this not real. And it just clicked to my head like a lot of violence just needs to stop.
He was in a gang, but this year he is like coming to school to try to turn his life around. But they took him too early.
I just felt like if Cedric would have stayed at school that day.
Hold on, wait, because I'm finna cry.
I can't do it.
I'm finna cry.
A lot of them afraid of getting killed. A lot of them be running, and when it's come down to that, like if you in a gang and you get killed, you live by that. So I mean, it ain't nothing nobody can do. If you weren't with it, you would still be on Earth.
I was on YouTube, and it's different gangs like out in the South that gang bang, but they don't do all that shooting and killing and all that. They is like the Blood versus the Crips. They do rap battles. Since Chief Keef and Lil Herb and all them like to rap so much, do rap battles. You ain't gotta kill them. You hurting their family. You hurting their mothers. You hurting their fathers. You hurting their sisters and brothers. The Bloods and the Crips not getting hurt. They making money off that.
Exactly.
They doing rap battles. You can say whatever you want to, but you ain't gotta touch them. You ain't gotta kill them. People can say whatever they want to in this world. What my daddy told me, you can say whatever you want to as long as they don't touch you. You ain't gotta touch nobody. Ain't nobody like, oh, woo, 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 we finna fight. No, they do rap battles. How about y'all start something? How about y'all go somewhere like y'all like to go to the club and go to the studio, go do a rap battle.
You ain't doing nothing but throwing your life away. I mean, everybody got something to live for on this earth. If you a gangbanger and you got kids, live for your kids. These streets, if you dead or you in jail, these gangbangers, these gangs, these streets not gonna raise your child. They gonna stir your child the wrong way. Teach your child how to go to school, play ball, do something like that.
What is your purpose of being out here today?
To help stop the violence, to help put these guns down, to really show that we as a people, we are united, and that we can make positive moves and do positive things to help make the community better, especially for our children. It has to be something that we implement every day, all year round, 365 days a year.
Earlier today, I was with Hadia Pendleton's family, Cleo and Nate Pendleton, with the mayor and Father Flager to announce the launch of Hadia's Promise, a new foundation organization in her memory. I'm serving on the advisory board. I'm very happy. I heard about the event and I said I would be here. And I just pray that violence in our city decrease.
How do you feel about it? What's going on?
Oh, I think this is amazing. I think that, Father Flager and all the work that he does, God bless him, and I'm happy to be a part. I'm happy that some people come together for peace.
Do you think it's going to work?
I think that it's going to help influence. I think that the people that really need to be here are the young men and women who are shooting. And until we reach those, it won't stop.
We set out to make a documentary about violence in Chicago. But as we went along, I believe that the documentary became more about positive things throughout the violence in Chicago.
There is a lot of violence in Chicago, but there are good things happening too. We saw happy kids at the Safe Heavens, and we saw they were playing in the church. If all those teenagers grow up in a happy place like this, maybe their future won't be as violent. It's never too late to turn your life around. It's never too late. It's never too late.
And that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Blackman and Miss Shirley.